Today we're at All Woodley Golf Club in Leeds and we're testing out the new staff model utility iron from Wilson. So we've previously seen this in Gary Woodland's bag when he won at the US Open. So we've got this in a 21 degree option, so this is about a 3 iron, and we've got like a KBS hybrid shaft in this. So this is 80 grams, which is slightly heavier than I would normally use. So I've got my colleague Andy to come and help me out with this review. What are your first impressions of the club then, Andy?
Well, looking at it, it obviously looks, it looks really nice. You put it down and it's got a nice, it's got a kind of bigger top line than normal, but it's not too big. It kind of still looks like very much like a player's club, and it's something that I think is very appealing.
Yeah, so we've seen Wilson have been testing this like throughout the whole of 2019 with their tour player, so it's designed very much to have kind of muscle back theme and to kind of give that tour player smaller look to it. So that's why we've got that, even though it is a utility iron.
Yeah.
But why don't you give it here and we'll see how it performs.
Okay.
So you carry a 3 iron in your bag already. How would you say that compared and kind of ball flight and difference between the two?
Well, obviously, as we've said, over the ball it certainly looks more appealing to hit, and hitting it, it's just much easier to kind of flight in the air, which is obviously something that a lot of people struggle with. A 3 iron can be quite an intimidating club, and I think this kind of takes that intimidation factor away. So yeah, it's a win for me.
So obviously we could use this off the tee, but we could also use it off the fairway. So let's head up and find that ball and see what it's like off the fairway.
Okay. So obviously I've just played that there off the tee. It looked really good behind the ball, very inviting, and it's gone a nice height in the air. So what is it that Wilson have done that kind of helps with that height?
So you can see on the sole there, they've got like this big weight in the bottom. So that's actually additional 7 grams on the sole. And what they've done is it's all hollow body construction. So they've been able to redistribute some of that weight to the bottom of the club. So that just gives you that increase in launch angle, because the centre of gravity is lower. So that's just one of the things that's going to help you get it off the ground easier, and we'll probably see that more off the fairway as well.
Yeah, and obviously we've had this on the TrackMan as well, and it's given me a good distance and good ball speed as well. So again, like what have Wilson done to help with this?
So the face is actually C300 Maragin steel. So this is something we see a lot used on fairway woods, and it's just designed because it flexes a bit more, so you're getting that higher ball speed all the way across the face. So even on your slight miss strikes, if they're not quite out of the centre, we should see an increase in ball speed from those shots as well.
Yeah, so obviously it's a 3 iron that they're normally quite difficult to hit. So Wilson have really kind of incorporated that forgiveness as well, which is obviously great.
Yeah, I'd say not only is it there for the extra distance that you can get that increase in ball speed, but it's also designed to be more forgiving, and the weight in the bottom helps with that as well, because it's going to increase the MOI, so you're just getting more forgiveness on whatever the quality of your strike is.
Yeah. Well, let's go and give it a go in the fairway, see how it gets on.
So we're at the ball now, and we've got about 220 to the green. Do you think that's a reasonable distance for this club?
Yeah, well, as we've seen from the data, this was carrying about 225, and it ended up kind of rolling out. It's kind of around about 240, which is, I know it's a lot further than my usual 3 iron. So in this scenario, yeah, this should get me there.
Right, let's give it a hit and see how close we can get. Yeah, nice shot. So we've seen that's easily flown up to the green. Yeah. But how did it feel hitting that off the fairway compared to off a tee?
Again, actually, it felt really good, to be honest. You can almost feel that kind of lower centre of gravity, which is really helping the ball get up in the air. And as I've said, it's far easier to hit than a kind of normal 3 iron would be. So yeah, it's a great club off the tee and off the fairway, I think.
And obviously that height is beneficial because it means you can stop it into a green more. So in this scenario, you're not kind of worrying about running it through the back into some hot hazards.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, again, as we said, it was about 220 there, and that was just about the carry distance for this club. And as you say, it's kind of downhill, got a nice bit of height, so there was no run out, so it was perfect club for this shot.
Well, let's head down, see where it finished.
Okay.
So, what are your overall thoughts on how this was performed?
Well, I mean, obviously it's performed very well, to be honest. Obviously we've had it on the track, man, and the numbers are great. Off the tee, it performed very well, and even off the fairway. You know, a lot of folks struggle to hit a long iron off the fairway, get the height they need, but this really ticks all the boxes in terms of that. And not only that, you know, when you put it behind the ball, it looks great. It's got that nice top line, so it doesn't look kind of too chunky or anything. And as well as that, you know, the shaft is extremely well weighted, and it's a really nicely balanced club, all in all.
Yes, I think that tour inspiration has kind of given it a real versatility, so it's still got that playability, but in an iron that looks really great.
Yeah, exactly. It's still got that. It performs like a player's club, but you've got a little bit of forgiveness in there as well, and you know, what more do you want from a club like this?
So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all again soon.